is a ball. All right?
Yes.
Homework. Page 123 to 125. Jolene, Lola, James and Salvatore, could you, just a moment. Okay, come, sit. Have a seat, please. I'd like to ask a favor. It's rather unusual. I know that usually, well, I try to keep my private life out of school, but do you know Max?
Yes, sure.
Yes. I have the feeling I'm being watched or even stalked.
And what's that got to do with Max?
Mr. F is saying that he's being stalked by Max.
Exactly. I would like you to keep an eye on him.
2 eyes, as often as we can spare them. Gandalf!
What's the story, man?
Well... And you've just arrived from Hamburg here?
Yes, we've only just arrived.
Well, I've got all the files. Thank you very much. It was complete. And what about Max then? Which year?
Year
is...
11.
Okay, Mrs. Schmidt. Thank you very much. Max?
Thank you.
Maybe you can help us with one more thing.
Yes, sure. What is it?
We're still living in a B&B, and since you live here in M-Town, maybe you could help us to find a place to stay.
Yes, sure. Well, what can we do there? Oh, by coincidence, that is, if you don't mind living next door to your head teacher. Maybe it's a problem for Max, I don't know. But right on the other side of my place, there is actually a flat for rent. Maybe I could ask there for you. Mrs. Schmidt, you're moving in today?
Yes.
Excellent. I suppose it's quite hectic. Well, I'm busy too, but I'll see you around for a cup of coffee then, okay?
Okay.
Excellent that it worked out. So you've settled in nicely now?
Yes.
Good. There's nothing to beat a good neighborhood.
I hope you like the cake.
Well, Black Forest cherry cake is my favorite, absolutely. How did you know?
Who doesn't know that it's your favorite?
Oh my, you gave me a fright.
Oh, it's Mr. Fitzgerald. What a nice surprise.
What are you doing here? I thought you played tennis.
Running is always good.
Ah, so it is. Well, Max, no school today?
Free time periods.
Free periods, yeah. I'm doing home office. Well, I'm off here. I'll see you.
Indeed we will. Indeed we will. We'll help you.
Oh! Schmidt?
May I use your bathroom? Max Max will help you with the shopping.
But you don't know where to put the stuff.
Oh, kitchens are the same everywhere. Dust in the second drawer. Yeah. And the lighters in the top drawer besides the fridge. You, don't sit down.
Your mother's been to the bathroom for quite a while. I'll just check. Now you know the story. What do you say?
Oh my goodness. Fuck.
Here comes Johnny. Now, you know, Shining, Jack Nicholson. Eggs. No.
And what's that got to do with us?
Two things. First of all, well, as I said, it would be nice if you'd keep one or two eyes on him. And secondly, I've got a plan. I got one of these. It's a smartphone. Brand new, and hang on. Hang on. I want to, yeah, I think I need to learn that. I want to set a trap somehow. I'm going to get them into my office or something, and then I'm going to set the trap that I record what they're saying with this device somehow, so that I've got them. Then I can kick them out of school and it's peace and quiet again.
You want us to find somebody?
Not somebody, a body. I want to know where the body is, where its spirit. The body of the head teacher?
Good morning. I'm very sorry, but I have to tell you that Mr. Fitzgerald has passed away.
No way.
These are hard times for all of us.
Body, you were saying?
The body of the dead head teacher, Mr. Fitzgerald.
Interesting case. There seems to be more behind it.
Yes, there's something fishy about it. Who would murder a popular head teacher? It makes no sense.
At last, an interesting case. Better than paperwork.
But there's so much blood everywhere, so much blood.
I have the murder weapon. Heading off to the lab to get it checked for DNA.
See ya.
Hacked my way in the police computer system. There must be something in there to help us to find the body. The evidence was clear. The Schmidts rent the flat next to Mr. F to take control of his life. He had finally had enough a year ago, tried to record them threatening him. They caught him in the act, fought, and forced him to sign a contract selling them his house for next to nothing. Then they zapped him with a taser and beat him to death with a hammer, wrapped the body in a garbage bag and dumped him in an unmarked grave.
We all know this. The police search revealed that the Schmidts had a criminal history in Hamburg. They found some fresh blood in the garage. This was enough for a search warrant.
Max Schmidt?
Yes.
We need to ask you to come with us to the police department.
We've got some questions regarding the unfortunate death of your head teacher, Mr. Fitzgerald.
They found a taser with Mr. F's skin, a hammer with Mac's fingerprints and Mr. F's blood and hair, and duct tape with both Mr. F's and Mrs. Schmidt's DNA. The two were sentenced to life imprisonment. The body was never found.
Damn! It is assumed that they dumped it in the woods somewhere.
I believe he has earned a proper funeral. The police think there might be a third person involved. He might be dangerous. Let's visit my Aunt Betty. She's a detective.
Right, so you kids are investigating Fitzgerald's bloody murder again to find the body?
Right.
The police stopped searching when the Schmidts were convicted, but it is believed that they dumped the body somewhere in the woods where it always went running.
Yes, we all know that.
However, one more mystery still remains. Why did the Schmidts want the house? Sorry, I couldn't help you kids.
Sure, thank you, Aunt Betty. Why did they want his house? Maybe we find something in the city archives. Let's go!
Hey guys, I think I've got something.
Could this picture be? I don't know too. It's a mystery.
Yes.
Hey, I need to talk to you. Alone.
So what's going on?
Remember what we found in the archives?
Yes, the picture.
Have you found out what it means?
It means nothing. But wait, when I saw the name of the author, I've got an idea.
What was he called?
Well, remember how James was already friendly with Max and how he always acts as if he was a little slow.
Man, you're saying...
It all makes sense now.
We will need to check him out. Where is he?
He went home 5 minutes ago.
Okay, hurry up. Let's check out the garage first.
There's nothing. Let's go.
Come in.
You said you found something?
Yes. This is going to be troubling, but
James, what are you doing here? Damn!
Go ahead, James, tell them.
I haven't been honest with you. Those Schmidts were always very nice to me. So they wanted me to tell them things about Mr. Fitzgerald. They said they would help me to get better marks.
And you didn't tell us?
So I helped them.
You mean you helped them kill him?
They said he was the reason for my bad marks.
You didn't tell anybody they were dangerous?
I did tell somebody.
Who? You didn't tell the police.
Have a look here.
Hi guys, it's been a long time. I'm sorry I couldn't tell you. You remember that day a year ago? I was going back to take the phone and record what the Schmidts were saying. Well, I met James in the corridor and he told me that the Schmidts wanted him to help kill me. I couldn't go to the police. All they'd get would be a year in jail for conspiracy or something, and then they'd be out again. So I decided to set them up. I could make it look like they killed me. I didn't ask James to help me, but he wanted to. The Schmidts had already got the taser and the garbage bags, so when they were out shopping, we put on gloves and went next door. We took one of the Schmidts' hammers and I cut myself. Then we got blood on the hammer and added some of my hairs too, and put some duct tape on my mouth and added some of Mrs. Schmidt's hairs. I rubbed her toothbrush on it for some DNA. After all, I used to watch CSI. Then I set off to the Caribbean, where I live a quiet, peaceful life. The note that Jolene found in James' garage, that was me telling him that I had arrived safely. He must have kept it, for nostalgic reasons. He risked a lot to save me. And now it's time to say farewell. I'd invite you to come by, but it's probably not a good idea for you to visit a dead head teacher, I'm afraid. So, goodbye.
Wow, what a story, man.
This will be our secret forever.
What a pity, it's such a good story.
If it wasn't for the Schmidts,
We will take care of that problem some other time.
we'll be back. Terminator? Arnold Schwarzenegger? Ah, forget it.